What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 today, continuing with the Madden 17 roster reveal series. We're going to accomplish one of two things. Either one, you're going to get a quick look at the Madden 17 rosters and what they're probably going to look like. You know, I've heard through the grapevine that EA roster management team has been working with a certain YouTuber on making the best ratings possible, but maybe I misheard wrong. But number two is if you don't feel like making the change to Madden 17, you want to stay on Madden 16, you could download these community rosters at the completion of this series and just keep playing like then the new game never existed. So today we will be looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers, but before that, smash 40 likes on this video, and the next video will be uploaded immediately. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're looking for 15,000 subs by the time Madden 17 comes out. And without further ado, jumping into the quarterback position for the Pittsburgh Steelers and Big Ben Roethlisberger. We gave him a 96 overall, 7-4 as a starter last year, 4,000 passing yards, 21 touchdowns to 16 picks, and only 11 starts. Had a couple injuries there and around, but I still think when healthy, he is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL without a doubt. So yeah, 96 for Ben Roethlisberger. I think that's a pretty fair rating for him. Looking at the running back position, we gave LeVeon Bell a 96 and only 6 starts last year. He had 550 yards, 3 touchdowns, as well as 136 yards in the air. He got hurt against the Cincinnati Bengals, I believe, kind of fueling that rivalry even more. But I mean, when he is healthy, he's one of the best running backs in the league, and I felt like I couldn't really hurt his rating a whole lot because he did get a pretty freak injury against the Cincinnati Bengals. But in relief, Mr. DeAngelo Williams, who we gave an 85, was very good. Had 900 yards, 900 rushing yards, 11 rushing touchdowns, as well as 367 yards through the air. So well over 1,000 combined yards for a guy a lot of people wrote off, including myself. So, I mean, when he's healthy, him and Bell in the backfield is going to be a great 1-2 punch tandem there. Fullback, Roosevelt Nix, 77. Look at the wide receivers. We gave Antonio Brown a 99, and it's easy. He's the best wide receiver in the NFL today. 136 receptions, 1,800 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He's pretty much uncoverable at times, so that's what makes him, for sure, without a doubt, in my mind. I can't see anyone else saying there's anyone close to him to be the undisputed top wide receiver in the NFL. Bertavis Bryant, who's going to be gone for the entire 2016 season because I think he likes getting high. Was it pot or was it steroids or something like that? But that's going to be a big loss, man. He had 50 in only 5 starts last year, 50 receptions, 765 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So they're going to need big years from Marcus Wheaton, who we gave a 79. Heyward Bailey's there, 74, but I think Sammy Coates and Marcus Wheaton are going to definitely have to step up this coming year for Pittsburgh to maintain that high level of offense they've had the last couple seasons. At the tight end position, there is no more Heath Miller. Legendary Heath Miller has retired. Well, they went out and got a great prospect in LADARIUS Green coming over from the San Diego Chargers. We gave an 82 overall. I think he's a low-key, legit fancy sleeper, especially with Bertavis Bryant gone. I think he's going to be that big target in the end zone. The bells are going off for me considering him as a fantasy sleeper for this coming season. And those videos are coming soon. I'm getting ready. They're in production right now for me making my fantasy football videos. So stay tuned for that. Look at the offensive line. They got ALEJANDRO Villanueva, former tight end on the Philadelphia Eagle. Philadelphia Eagle. There's only one. There's only one Philadelphia Eagle. The Philadelphia Eagles, but we gave him a 68. He came on. He looked solid enough in the playoffs they had there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. At left guard, Ramon Foster at 86. At center, Marquise Pouncey, a 90. At right guard, David DeCastro, an 88. And at right tackle, Marcus Gilbert of the University of Florida at 83. So, I mean, outside of Villanueva, that is a very good offensive line. Jumping to the defensive side, at left defensive end, we gave Cameron Heyward a 93 overall. One of the best and most underrated players in the NFL, in my honest opinion. 16 starts last year, 7 sacks, and well over 50 tackles. What's his name? Iron... Because he wrote something in memory of his dad on his face. He gets suspended. I can't remember what his name was. It was Iron Lung or Iron Lung, fucking thing that they put sick kids in. But it was something like that. But I mean, I think he's a great player. Looking at right defensive end, Stephon Tuitt, we gave him an 80 overall last year. 14 starts, 1 interception, 6.5 sacks, and again, much like Heyward, they're pretty much identical stats. Him and Cameron Heyward. So that is very good young 3-4 outs defensive line. And then in the middle at the nose tackle position, Daniel McCullers, we gave him a 70. He's going to have to step up really big. McClendon's gone. He had a solid year last year. So they're going to expect big things out of McCullers, who didn't have a single start last year, only had half a sack. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do at the nose tackle position. Look at outside linebacker, left outside linebacker 1. We got Arthur Moats, who we gave a 79 overall in 10 starts last year. He had 4 sacks and 35 tackles. Bud Dupree, the rookie, didn't have an amazing year, but definitely not as bad of a time as Jarvis Jones has had in his first couple years. We gave him a 72 still. The middle linebacker, Lawrence Timmons, we gave him an 85 overall, the leading tackler on the team. 16 starts, 1 interception, 6 pass deflections, 5 sacks, and over 100 tackles, so a beast year from him. We gave Ryan Shazier an 81. Second tackle on the team, 12 starts, 1 interception, 4 pass deflections, 3.5 sacks, and 50, 60, 70, 80, almost 90 total tackles, so a big year from him. They also drafted Tyler Matakevich, who we threw in the game, 71 overall. But, I mean, Shazier and Timmons, that is a great linebacking tandem. And then a right outside linebacker, I'm not exactly sure what the situation is with James Harrison. We had to give him an 85, man, and he was pretty much a situational pass rusher. Still had 4 pass deflections, 5 sacks, and almost 40 total tackles. So an 85 for him. Maybe that's a little too high. That could come tweaked down a little bit. But you also have Jarvis Jones, who finally had the first year to say maybe he's not going to be complete bust. Started a lot of games, played a lot of minutes, 2 sacks, and almost 30 total tackles, so we gave him a 75. Look at the secondary. William Gay has an 83. 16 starts last year, 2 interceptions, 7 pass deflections, 1 sack, and over 50 tackles. He's getting up there in age. And then you got Ross Cockrell, we give a 74. Artie Burns a 74. And Senquez Golston a 70. It's I think there will definitely be some questions over this secondary. I think a lot of the prospects they wanted to get in the draft were gone, so they kind of had to like panic and go, fuck, we're going Artie Burns. Artie Burns is not bad, but let's be honest, this guy here was he kind of blew up after his measurables, like his testings came out. But on the tape there, I don't know if he's going to be ready to start immediately in 2016, so it's going to be some questions need to be answered here in the Pittsburgh Steelers secondary. Free safety Mike Mitchell, we gave him an 83 overall, 16 starts last year, 3 interceptions, 9 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, and 50, 60, 70, 80 total tackles. He's a monster of a hitter, likes fucking laying the lumber. And at strong safety, Shamarko Thomas, we gave him a 76 overall. What did you do for me, Shamarko Thomas, last year? You had 1 tackle. Yikes. 1 tackle, yikes. Maybe they'll be looking for Sean Davis, their second-round pick out of Maryland, to start at safety. Because 1 tackle, Shamarko Thomas from the University of Syracuse. You're letting Donovan McNabb down. Kicker, we gave Chris Boswell at 78. And at punter, Jordan Berry in 80. So there we go, guys. Those are projected Madden 17 ratings for the Pittsburgh Steelers. As always, 40 likes on this video, and the next one will be uploaded immediately. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're looking for 15,000 subs by the time Madden 17 comes out. But that does it for me here today, guys. Thank you for watching. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.